What's cracking, gamers? G-Man .766 gaming here, back for more casual battles because I still don't want to have to go through all the effort of training up my Orbeetle and my Toxicity for no reason. So we're going to enter in with the same team as yesterday, but I'm hoping to use a different strategy to yesterday's video. Of course I'm going with the Battletown music. I can change this music down the bottom, as you can see. Although I do want it to stay. You know what? I can put it to In the Fog, which is awful. So maybe I won't do that. What's actually good? Gym Leader? I can put on some Gym Leader music. We can see how that goes here. So the plan for today, I hope, is to use Orbeetle. Although I'm sure you guys all know better than I do right now what I'm actually going to be using, because it'll be in the thumbnail, it'll be in the title. And let me check their team. So water. I'm seeing no reason not to click Ferrothorn. Oh, you know what I could do? Do any of them are any of them likely to have a fire move? I can't see any of them having a fire move, so I'm gonna lead with Ferrothorn. Then I'm going to put in my Orbeetle, and then I'm going to go for Toxicity, and we'll see if my strategy pays off here. Okay, we're both ready. This is going to be super interesting. Oh, look at them with their water background. They are actually pretty cool. Seems like someone who knows how to have fun. Although I'm sure my lead card is better. Oh, there was me in the reflection again. Oh, look, they're wearing the water type gym leader clothes. Lead with a Rotom, which is fine by me. I think my priority here is just going to be Stealth Rock straight off the bat. And we'll see what they do. Thunderbolt will be neutral. Okay, so they switch out. Neutral damage. Oh, not very effective. I'm not sure if it only doesn't. I'm not sure if it only doesn't make sense to me, but I've always thought that electric should be super effective against steel. Is it just me? I'm not sure. But you know, metal conducts electricity, and of course, electric's not very effective against grass. So that's why I was saying it wouldn't do super effective, but wouldn't do not very effective damage there. But I guess I was wrong. I think we get greedy, go for another Stealth Rock, try and hit him as much as we can. This might just turn into a Leftovers Ferrothorn video. Oh, they're Dynamaxing their Milotic. That is very interesting, actually. I don't see Milotic as a huge powerhouse Pokemon. It's pretty tanky, very, very bulky. Has an okay special attack, I believe. But besides that, it shouldn't be a huge threat to my Ferrothorn unless it happens to know Max Flare here. Max Quake, so a super effective damage. I'm hoping this doesn't kill. Ferrothorn ate that up. Again. Oh my goodness, I think I got it wrong again. Super effective. Oh, I can't get rocks up twice? Maybe it's just spikes and poison spikes that you can get up twice. That wasn't the best move by me then. Again, I forgot that ground is super effective against steel, but not very effective against grass. That's neutral damage. I think we just go for a Power Whip here. I'm seeing no reason not to. So they're going to keep raising their special defense. My Ferrothorn's going to keep eating their attacks. Absolute champion. I'm going to go for a physical attack, I guess. They get the dodge, which is annoying, but okay. I'll go for a Power Whip again, and then Ferrothorn did work. I have made quite a few mistakes, actually, in this first part of the video. Going for another Quake. I guess they're hoping for a crit. They're hoping for a max special defense, and I survive. Whew, Ferrothorn survives that. That is very, very good for me. Surely the Power Whip hits. Deals a good chunk with a critical hit. That was pretty lucky there. Weakness policy. Okay. Now this Milotic is scary. Genuinely scary. I guess we can try for a power whip here. All likelihood is that they just KO. They go for a recover. So now that they've got their attack and special attack boosted so high, their special defense boosted so high, absolutely decimated. That wasn't another crit. So just because they weren't Dynamax there, obviously they had half the amount of HP when able to eat it up as well. I think they forgot that. That was one thing I did remember. But I didn't think that would KO, especially, I guess, after all seeing all their boosts, but none of them were to physical defense. Break that Focus Sash if they did have a Focus Sash, and we'll just click Power Whip. Honestly, I'm hoping we faint here, because I didn't... Okay. We need to watch out for this Rotom, because it's now very, very strong, I assume. Damn. Okay, we get a missed Power Whip. Not sure what we're gonna do here. I don't want to Dynamax on my Ferrothorn because I have a huge idea. Okay, this surely Ferrothorn eats this. Come on, buddy. All right, that's okay. That's okay. We'll live, and now we can use my Orbeetle set. Hopefully, faster than Rotom with +2 speed. Okay. I assume Rotom's very fast. I don't know it for sure, but what I'm going to do is go for Agility. Oh, already faster than Rotom. Perfect. So I am a Focus Sash Orbeetle here, which means no matter what, I'll survive this on 1 HP. Okay, exactly 1 HP. That is fine, although definitely not ideal. Now what I'm going to do is Baton Pass. And what Baton Passing does is it gives all of your statistics that you've boosted, so in this case +2 speed, a double speed stat, onto my Mimikyu, or onto my Toxicity tree. I really thought I brought Mimikyu, but I remember now that I didn't. So we're just gonna pray, I guess, that we do alright here. They went for another nasty plot. Wow, okay. They're getting pretty greedy here. I think I go for a Boom Burst. And now's where our boosted speed needs to come into play. We need to move before this Rotom does. Here we go. Oh no. The Citrus Berry? I assume that's a Citrus Berry. Yeah, alright. We'll be fine. We've got a special attack boost here, because of our Throat Spray. And we avoid their Hydro Pump. That is huge. Special attack boost, Boom Burst. I think we go for another Boom Burst. Hope to do huge damage here. We're outspeeding it. We're doing... Okay, they withdraw their Rotom. Go for a Quagsire. So they... again, those Stealth Rocks that we got up earlier. Whoa, is that a leftovers Quagsire? Those Stealth Rock... Okay. The Stealth Rocks were in play, just in case this Toxicity got a Pokemon down all the way to 1 HP and they got one shot, which is what I wanted to avoid. But it looks like we did pretty good here. That Baton Pass worked out super, super well. And I think from here it's our game to... I think the expression is it's our game to lose. And we'll go for a Boom Burst. I will explain... They forfeit? I mean, that just means... Now, they do have a pretty cool league card. I am a big fan of their league card. I had a whole lot going on there, and I understand, I talk a lot about a whole bunch of different complex competitive Pokemon stuff, and my audience probably, maybe not target audience, but the audience I'm reaching maybe doesn't know too much about competitive Pokemon. So I might make an okay, Dan has an evolutions team here. That's pretty funky. Almost as funky as all the water types. But I might make a video just demonstrating how it all works. So Espeon is the only Espeon seems to be the only Toxapex counter, so I'm gonna lead that, and then I'm gonna go Orbeetle and Mimikyu because I really do want to show off Orbeetle. And Toxapex also checks Sylveon pretty hard. Ooh, yeah, again, my lead card is just better than this guy's. I mean, kudos. You've done pretty well. It's an okay lead card, but mine is just that good, you know? I don't know what that says. That is a shiny Sylveon. That is pretty funky. Let me retaliate with a shiny Toxapex. Again, maybe I should just explain type matchups as I go. Sylveon is a fairy type, Toxapex is poison and water. I'm actually super effective against this Pokemon, and I'm guessing that they're going to assume I have a poison move, so I'm going to click Toxic here. They'll probably switch out into another Pokemon, and I'll get a free Toxic on whatever they do send out. The Umbreon, which is awesome, because Umbreon is a huge threat to our Orbeetle when we're trying to get it out. I'm not sure why that said it doesn't affect me. Okay, I am going to go for a... I'm going to go for a Liquidation here. I assume they won't go for an attacking move straight away. They might boost their stats. Nope, they do. And it does nothing to me. Toxapex might be able to do this by itself. Okay, so that was a crit, so that did 1.5 times damage, and you have to keep in mind that... Okay, I've got Black Sludge, they have leftovers. This video might be a bit longer. I might clip a middle clip out of there. It's possible. I didn't drop a game or anything. I don't know what you guys are talking about at all. But I think I might just be able to stall this guy out. So I'll go for a Baneful Bunker, which is, again, for everyone who doesn't know, it's a protecting move. They won't do any damage to me, and it will poison them on contact. Of course, the Umbreon's already poisoned. No! Okay. They go for a Wish, which means their HP will all be healed next turn. So that was a bit of a waste of a Baneful Bunker, unfortunately. Now, I'm not sure if Wish alleviates status conditions or not, but it definitely could, so I'm just going to go for a Liquidation here. We'll see what they have. If we can get rid of this, I don't know what the Yawn's going to do, because it can't really touch Toxapex regardless. Another crit. Okay, Toxapex. Of course, I have the Merciless ability. Look at that Wish. Now, they are still badly poisoned, so I think this turn it will do 3/16 of their health. Poison does 1/16 every turn, but if they're badly poisoned, it will actually add 1 to that. I guess factor every time. So I will fall asleep at the end of this turn, but hopefully a Liquidation. Okay, they've withdrawn it. They might have the Leafeon in the back. Okay, so I'm not sure what Leafeon's going to do here. Get a defense drop, but my Toxapex is asleep. Now I have a feeling they're going to go... Oh, do I want to switch? I think I just go for it. Toxapex is at full HP. I think I'll regret switching if it doesn't work out. Toxapex is always... So we'll just try and Toxic. See what they do. That should do neutral damage. Still a lot of damage. but neutral damage nonetheless. At least I know I can take 2 of those, so I can at least toxic this Leafeon if I get this turn of Wake Up, which I hope. Okay. Okay, I slept again. That's a shame. So it looks like Toxapex is going to go now. They'll probably just go Leaf Blade, right? I'm going to go for the Orbeetle play. I'm going to switch it in now. Toxapex can live another day. Unfortunately, not the Regenerator ability. Yeah, I'm definitely speaking so much nonsense to everyone. Choice Band, so it only can use Leaf Blade. Which I thought would do not very effective. Yeah, but it, of course, hits with a crit. That's annoying. So I'm sure they're going to switch here, so I'm going to go for an Agility. Because with the Choice Band that they're using there, it boosts their attack power, but it means they're only locked into that one move. The Sylveon is out. And I think what I do is I Baton Pass. I went for the quick attack. That shouldn't do any damage. Okay. I may have jumped the gun. I could have made Mimikyu a bit faster. But we'll go for the Mimikyu here. Which is now +2 speed. And we Swords Dance for free. They can't use quick attack, they can't use their priority move, because I'm a ghost type. I guess it doesn't matter for the disguise though, it'll just break the disguise regardless. I'm guessing, again, clearly from yesterday's video, you all know that I know nothing about the disguise ability, and it's all up to chance whether it works or not. I think I Dynamax here. I go for the Max Starfall, although that will boost, lowers their defense, turns it into Misty Terrain. I'm going to predict their switch into Umbreon and just go for a Max Starfall. I don't think they'll use a Fairy type move against me here. No, they didn't switch. That's okay. We do have a double attack, double speed Mimikyu here, which might be enough to take out this Sylveon. I definitely assume the Sylveon won't be able to do anything to us. And the Sylveon is gone. Baton Pass into Mimikyu. Mimikyu's already a pretty fast Pokemon, right? But when you get that double speed up on the Orbeetle, and it has a Choice Band, so it's always going to live one hit. When you Baton Pass straight into Mimikyu, who can also take that first hit with Disguise, guaranteed. I just think there's not much they can do if your Mimikyu outspeeds everything that they have, which including Dragapult and Cinderace and all the super fast Pokemon, I think. Because Mimikyu's not slow, it just isn't exceptionally fast until you get that speed boost on it. So I think you probably don't need it to sweep with Mimikyu, because once you get the Swords Dance up, you have a strong Pokemon with double attack, right? We'll go Max Starfall again, because it's of course boosted by the Misty Terrain, does a bit of extra damage. I have decided that after saying all this rubbish in these videos, I'm definitely just going to make an explanation video. So we beat Dan there. He actually did pretty well with what he had, which was an Eevee team. That was good fun. So thanks for the matchup, and I guess thank you guys all for watching, but I will do my end credits roll spiel right now. But it's just going to be a short one today. So thanks so much for liking, for commenting, for sharing, and most of all, for watching. And thanks so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.